So we're here.
Okay.
First,
we are here.
First game of the, or first match of this meta slaying we're doing. But first, I need you to come with me, okay? I'm closing my eyes. I'm not seeing anything.
All right.
I'm in the void. Are you in the void with me?
I am.
Good. But can you hear it? Oh, something bad's here.
Oh no!
Horrible thing. Some horrible thing born from all these desperate minds and opinions and tactics all smushed together to create this meta monster. It's hideous.
Oh,
it's above everything. This is horrible. But
disgusting.
You must have some way of fighting this, surely. Surely you have a champion to protect you in this darkness?
I do, and his name is Vanitas, I think is his name.
Oh, I see him. What does he look like?
He's a Bishonen, white-haired, Twinky Final Fantasy villain.
Oh, majestic. But how will he protect us? Looks alone won't protect us from the monsters. What is his abilities? What does he do?
Well, he summons guys, because that's all I know how to do, and then also he punches people pretty good.
Oh, he sounds very manly. Hopefully he'll be a match against. Alright, your first meta monster we are fighting is Bleh's right. We are fighting a Firecrux Merlin. So it's Merlin with Lorraine mixed in. It can play the long game. It can probably take the short game. It's going to just mess you up. I'll put the link to the deck list we're copying from, etc. and all that jazz into the comments. But this is the first game of our concept that we're doing where we're taking our homebrew decks and playing them against the meta monsters. There'll be a bit of refining and whatnot there. And yeah, I guess this is us stepping out from our little closed two-person meta to a theoretical one where we're going up against the best and the baddest. So, shall we get into this thing?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. What do you think your odds are of winning?
Ooh. Hey, got it. Pretty narrow. Pretty narrow, to be honest, TBH. Because I've not had to face Merlin before, so I'm not 100% sure what it's like. Yeah. And I don't know if this deck is going to be quick enough to get ahead of the big game-ending cards.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you're normally a Merlin player. That being said, you normally play a bit more grindy, refined Watermerlin.
Yes.
That's quite the element you're playing.
My element? Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, like, I only know about Merlin through reputation, and the reputation is literally me just looking at online results, which it does seem to do very well by, and is very popular.
Yep.
Alrighty, let's do it. So, flipping your element, easy peasy.
I will be on the play.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go with.
Weird going first, right? You got nothing to
It's
smack.
so weird. I was considering opting to be on the draw. I still think this is okay, actually.
Yeah, I mean, first or second, you just go ham with shit, right? Like, you're still wanting to just go.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're dropping ourselves Shimmercloak Assassin, Stealth. Oh, so that's a pretty good first turn play, right? And Windrider Mage. They both got Stealth, these sneaky buggers.
Both have Stealth. I don't get the class bonus on the Windrider Mage. It's literally just a 1/1 with Stealth.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
But yeah, over to you.
Good to me. Let's flippy whippy. Awesome. Drawing the 7, +1 for the turn. Easy peasy. Right, I don't know how this deck works, but I figure I don't like taking damage. So, when planning out our early turns, I think you're important to play. Can definitely ditch. You're probably getting ditched there. This is great content. I'm just talking to myself. But does that work? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll probably be something like this. 1, 2, 3, because I don't think I'm playing that one, to Creative Shock.
Yep.
So we draw 2. Oh man, this is the first time I'm playing Creative Shock where the class bonus is going to be relevant. Okay, cool. And then discard a card. It's going to be this floating memory over here, because it's not relevant in this matchup. I can't believe this deck list is is main decking.
Mainlining, yeah.
Yeah, anti-curse. Like, we were talking about it before. It does make sense, I think, against the card draw punishment that Diana can put out. But still, anyway. So, that was that for the Creative Shock, and then I will Stalwart Shieldmate. Over to you.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay. All right. Let's just go ahead and level up.
Mm-hmm. Your boy hits the field. Oh, I didn't notice. He's drinking a little cup of
little wine
tomato
cup.
juice.
Very cool. Very cool guy.
That book's got blank pages, though. Like, rest assured, it's as empty as his beautiful head.
It's one of the it's one of those fake books like in Gatsby's library. They're all just props.
Hey Vanitas, wow, what are you reading? Nothing.
All right.
What are you thinking about?
Oh,
nothing. Appropriate that he's pushed so much to be an heir character.
Yeah. Okay. Recollect. Draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't thinking, but that's fine.
Take backs. It's all good. Did you need
no.
do the class
not a
bonus?
take-backy kind of situation. What's that?
Oh, okay, yeah. I was just wondering if it was the Wind Rider Mage, but no.
No. I just miscounted my influence for this turn, but I don't mind too much at this stage. I think that's okay. I'm going to put 2 into the shield mate. And then we'll go 1 to face.
Mm-hmm. I'll take 1. Is the Wind Rider Mage just in there for the 2 for a 1/1 stealth?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
It would have been neat if I'd also gotten the class bonus, but I took out the Intrepid Spearman because even though that card had like some okay staying power, the 4 reserve for 2 damage I felt was too unwieldy.
Yep, gotcha. That makes sense. Did you resolve your glimpse as well? Just making sure.
I did.
Yeah, cool. So that's all sorted. What's next?
Your turn.
Oh, you crazy guy. Oh, you've got that
crazy.
Yeah, you've got that stupid redirect girl in your hand. That's all right. I'm calling it. I know your style. So let's level up. I assume with Merlin just want to go, leveling up. So Lorraine will hit the field. Oh, I guess this... Yeah, okay. Learning the deck as I play it. I guess this is a difference from like other Merlins, because you don't have to play Lorraine. You could go Rye, right? And go an Enlightenment route, which...
Yeah, sure.
Now looking the way you've been playing Water, I guess that's a direction, whereas this Fire Merlin seems to be going much more for like a focus on the leveling up. And that's about it. Materialize a weapon card from memory cost. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to get myself a weapon. This material deck is using 11 cards because we removed the banned Crystal of Enlightenment.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Bad day to be a mage on a stick.
Oh, no.
She's so uncertain about it too. Oh, maybe I'll get my sword and I'll cut you in half. Cut you good.
The material deck's kind of interesting because, in a sense, it's a sideboard, like in the middle of the game.
Yeah,
because you can go
I
through.
getcha.
Yeah, like you bring the Sword of Seeking, and maybe you never play it except when they happen to have stealth and you need the true sight.
Yeah, exactly right. Though also looking through currently the like swords that are available and all that jazz, it seems like your choices at like, memory cost 0, what are my choices of sword? There's not that many that make sense.
Okay.
So like it just makes True Sight a pretty appealing option. Though I do get what you're saying, right? Like, because there was another choice there of going the sword that draws a card, which is nice,
right.
but I want to get rid of some of your creatures. Oh boy, do I want to get rid of some of your creatures. I think... Whoa! Intense. Alright, just planning out turns. I think it's literally just that. Yeah, cool. So to begin with, I'm just going to put Lorraine into your silly Wind Rider. What a silly girl.
Yeah, right.
Attack her. Yeah, she's gone. Huh, okay. So it's not your redirecty person. I would have expected you to play her there.
No.
Okay. What the hell's Oh god, I'm scared now. Gonna spring some bullshit on me.
Be.
Okay, good.
You really
good.
shouldn't be.
I won't then. Alright, so I'll play 3 for this guy. He's a Flamer and Swordsman. He's pretty cool. Class bonus, Warrior. Yeah, Mage Warrior. Cool, we're there. And... I don't think 2 damage is that important. Is there anything you want to do?
No.
Yeah. Cool, so I've got priority or whatever the equivalence is, so I'm going to play this now. So we'll have to look up... This is like spotting a hole in our rules knowledge, I think. Because obviously I didn't want to attack.
Yeah.
And give you the opportunity to respond by banishing him, and then me not have a cremation ritual target this turn. I believe the way things go on, so this is the supposition I'm playing under. I could be wrong, and that's fine. We'll look it up after this. But I play him. Once he hits the field, because it's my turn, I think I have priority again. So I don't think there's a window where someone can banish at fast speed the swordsman before you get to play the cremation ritual. I could be wrong, but I believe that's the way Magic works. Like Magic handles these equivalent things. Anyway, he gets sacrificed, so good. Floating memory for me, and I'll draw 2 cards. It's over to you.
Dear God, what have I done? That's fine. Untap for turn.
I mean, in fairness, we're just here to play our homebrew decks and lose against these tournament decks. So we maintain the higher moral ground, just being like, man, we gave them a fair shot. But at the end of the day, the meta's going to meta. But we're not going to sacrifice our values. I don't know. I don't know what moral judgment one makes on playing meta decks. It's a hard one. It's definitely a hard one, especially in a trading card game. Just because I think, like, I don't know. Many people I talk to in the various trading card games I've played put forward a perspective that innovation and like your abilities as a deck builder and also as a pilot means that you can often overcome like, let's call it power differences in deck, or like you'll be able to beat the meta if you're a good enough player.
Maybe.
Pilot, but yeah, I'm not sure. I can see where they're coming from, but my lived experience, probably because I'm not a very good player, is that like the meta and the strong stuff that's popular and played and you see around is something you surf with, but you can't fight the tide entirely, right? You can't just stand against the wave and go, me, my choices, me, my things.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're exceptional, you can bend the like if you're the guy who cracks like a deck list that nobody else was considering, and then that's what the meta forms around, then sure. But I think most people just have to sort of take the lumps, really. So
speaking
put one into you.
I take a nut to the face, little fuckers.
Put 2 into you.
Yes, that's a bit more painful.
Asian Protector.
Yep, there he is.
And attack you for 3.
Very well. Fine.
Over to you.
Okay. He's a big boy. We didn't like that. Oh, sorry. How much damage did I take that turn?
Sorry. So you bounce. I bounce the squirrel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So that would have been 6, and then I play the squirrel again and attack the second.
Yeah.
So that's 1 more point of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I cheat you 1 point here?
No. You were on 1. I've dealt 7 this turn.
Yeah. Cool. Easy. We're on top of it. Okay. Untappy time. That's in my hand. Good. I'm just going to keep leveling up with this here floating memory. Ho. You got any floating memory in your graveyard? No.
I don't.
That's fine. Seems pretty good being able to drop Lorraine number 2 here instead of Merlin regular. Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh.
I was wondering about this.
Disgusting. Yeah.
Do you, or is this going to be great for you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is going to be great for me. Ugh. Alrighty. 1, 2.
Oh yeah, Dodoi, you get to kill that yourself. Ugh.
Sorry?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about the +2 on enter.
Oh, I'm killing everything, man.
Oh my god. Oh.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right?
Yep. Horrific.
Good.
1, 2, 3,
Take 5 damage. This is gone. And I feel like a broken record because I am being one. I killed 3 things, but any misplays, I do welcome the engagement in the comments. Like, when
the does it cleave, it's on kill 3 times. Jesus.
Yeah. So, like, if I'm missing something here, if this isn't functioning as it does in the proper rules, we've put the disclaimer at the start of the video, but please do shout it out because, man, I love that the Grand Archive rulebook is like, what is an 85-page PDF? I actually do love that. It's so nice that you can find the answers, but that does involve also going and finding the answers, which you got time for that. Yeah. Play this hasty messenger. Rawr. Take 1.
Yep. Take 1.
Drop a floating memory. Oh, yeah. To draw a card, which I shall. Oh. Over to you.
Dear God. All right.
Oh, no. How dare you?
Bauble?
Yeah.
Bauble? Oh, well. Let's do this in the right order. Get the bauble out.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Recollect. Draw for turn. Sack the bauble.
You got
draw
it.
again.
Monster! We titled it correctly. There is no casualness to this experience.
Let's play some mooks.
That's so good. I love it. She's like, damn, the squirrels, did you see them? The squirrels were dead. And they killed that fetching... Oh, it's an automaton. They killed that robot. They did, Jimmy. I know Timmy. And the big protector.
Jimmy and Timmy.
Oh, he was cool. But now they're all dead. That lady with the butterflies killed her. Yeah. Oh, shall we deal 1 damage? You're going to deal damage to me? You're going to come in, Jimmy and Timmy?
How much is it? Recover 5 or 7 on the Innovate or whatever it's called cards?
On the Innovate, sorry?
The Inverator or whatever it's called. The stuff that sacks, that delevels your champion.
Oh, I think it's recover 5.
Okay.
I'm not running any.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not the Flaming Rhapsody deck that did. This is just a honest to goodness deck that runs Merlin and fire.
Okay. Yep, let's put those into you.
Yep. Boom, boom. Lovely.
And pass the turn.
Cool. Oh, hang on. Sorry. Oh. Yeah, no. I think you just keep going. Cool. So that was that. We will definitely become, So yeah, that's. I'm gonna play it because, oh god, this is a downside to the theme, right? Like, I know I at least am not playing very like in the spirit of the correct play, the best play, optimal plays. A lot of times in our recordings, I've been like, I'm gonna play it because I think this is gonna be fun. Because like in my mind, the bullets are real, right? I can smell the gunpowder. I'm like, oh, this would be cool, like kashwam. So this deck actually runs level 3 Lorraine as well.
Oh.
And so playing her now, playing her now gets me a sword and blah blah blah, which I think she's the correct play, but
not to hang on.
Or did I do something wrong?
So Lorraine lineage.
Oh,
you're locked in now, right?
Yeah, good point. God damn it! Whatever, that's fine. I mean, this is the deck. I was kept saying
Merlin. Merlin doesn't want to make an appearance.
Yeah, you're gonna stay in there. That's fine. This is probably the stronger player anyway. Right? Choose a sword regalia card with memory cost 1 or less from my banishment. And put it on the field. Cool. Yep. Yeah. Cool. I'll choose this one.
Yep.
Comes into play with 3 additional durability counters. Hope you like getting hit by a Sword of Seeking, because it's going to seek your face.
Well, there's all my stealth going, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Oh gosh. Okay, so that would be Floating Memory, and then wee. Wham. Oh no! The good card.
Ooh. Thank goodness.
Wham. I'll draw up the other 3 cards. Dear God.
Horrific.
Look at my big fat hand, you dope. I'm at a loss. There's so much stuff. I don't
kill me yet?
I'm not used to handling this amount of power. No, I can't just kill you yet.
It's intoxicating, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit much. I don't have any Croc Element cards in my graveyard. This is one I can play. You may return a regalia you control to its owner's material if you do, or draw 2 cards. Oh. I see. Cool. Oh, hello. Right, I'm not afraid of nothing. I put you there. And then I put you there. And I'm just arbitrarily throwing shit down. You there. And then I'm going to get you. Did I? I don't remember how much I paid for the Flame Sweep on the turn I played the Flame Sweep.
It was probably correct. You also had cards open, I think.
Oh, okay. I feel like I maybe didn't even pay for it. That's alright, Zack. That's
Watch the video back.
Yeah. It's very hard for me to
win.
Yeah, right.
First victory over the meta monsters.
Oh, you got me. Goddamn. You see, the play mistake was to be an idiot. Anyway, there's 4. I'll attack everything.
Cool.
Yeah, right?
What's that for? 2 damage? Just the 2?
1, 2, 3. Because I'm level 2 plus.
Yes, of course. They're both dead, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Good. And then I'll just continue just freaking playing cards. I don't know. Get out of here, you. Oh no, it goes back into my deck, right? Yep, cool.
Yeah.
I'll attack you for 3. Look at that. Bang.
Big. Pretty big.
And one more.
Makes 13.
I won't discard a card. I think it's a really good card I've got in my hand. Over to you.
Did you draw twice on the...
No, I don't feel like I need to. Yeah, go for it, man.
Alright. Cool. Where's my card? There he is. So we're leveling up. Now since I got the 2. Floating memory. I get that for free. That's alright. Draw for turn. Let's see. 9 health left. We've got at least 4. None of this is super helpful. I am going to hope you don't kill me this turn, and I'm just going to attack the haste.
The messenger.
No, I'll attack you. Attack you for 1.
Yep. Ugh. Nice hit, Vanitas. Does it come in men's?
Attack you for 1 again. Oh, hang on. My ETB, I draw a card into memory.
Yep. Boof. Very good, very good.
And over to you.
Cool beans. The real owie begowie thing is like when you're playing a deck that is, you know, feels quite good, quite strong, and you're just making all these play mistakes. You're just like, man, I'm a bit of a numpty here, a bit bashful.
Oh, that's what I should have done.
You want to take the takesy backsies? It's okay.
Oh, if you were going to take it back to the second turn.
Oh, yuck. No, you're not allowed to do that. Don't mind me looking at my banishment zone. God damn it. I will say, playing this Merlin deck, it does feel nice to play. Like, a lot of choices to be made here, a lot of like power and options.
Yep.
And that is absolutely feels amazing. Feels great. I guess I'll just keep on going. Oh, there we go. That's the card. Don't need you. 1, not playing you. 2, not playing you. 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. I shall sudden steal you, Zack. Your face.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will be lethal
18.
then.
Oh, you're on 22?
Yeah.
Oh,
he doesn't have a lot of health. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha. I'll smack you for 3.
Me.
You're on 21 now.
Yep. So all these?
Shoot
yeah, you do.
all of these cards. Take that. The meta monster strikes. Boom, boom.
I'm that's ended up in my hand. You slid it over so ferociously. I'm stupid because I brought something for this exact situation and then kind of forgot about it. I don't know how much it would have helped. Would have helped some.
Can't draw more than 3 cards each turn. I drew.
It's a lot, right? Like it's you got to be really going bananas to for this to matter.
I don't think it would have meant I draw 1 less card on the cleave turn, right?
But was that it? That was it, wasn't it?
And then I drew 3 cards on the. Hang on.
Oh, sure.
No, I don't think it would have done too much.
No, I suppose not.
Like, you just play it and it sits there forever. So, like, definitely relevant in some matchups. Possibly, you know, Water Merlin or any Enlightenment shenanigans. Mayhap. But no, I don't think it's too much of a misplay. I also don't think it's like wrong to be running that card. It seems fine. But yeah, GG's. I feel quite bashful of how much, like, just how all over the place I was playing that. But we do these things live. It's all happening. I'm not like, there's a limit to how much clean play I can do. But yeah. What are your thoughts though from seeing this?
Brutal. I kind of knew this was going to be the case, but I haven't yet accounted for, and I'm not sure how to account for, just the big board sweepers.
Yeah, absolutely. And also the fact that, like, I don't think every archetype of deck is going to have those similar effects at that pace, right? Like, that was a relatively...
yeah.
What was that, third turn? 0, 1,
yeah, you
2?
got that down really quickly.
Yeah, so for sure people need it, but third turn to have that big hit. And were it not for Lorraine's +2, your big armor dude is going to survive there, and that's not nothing.
It would have been fine. Yeah.
But it's what an effect though, right? Like, again, assuming I'm reading the rules correctly, if your opponent has a bunch of weenies and you sweep and kill it all, you are drawing so many cards.
It's bananas. I hadn't considered that that interaction, but it's huge.
Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, like, what do you feel you want to do in response to this? After you take to the forums and, like, just proclamate Merlin as the death of Grand Archive.
Yep. Well, yeah, I just call for nerfs. Really, that's my main hope.
Yeah.
No. Well, was a little awkward. Potentially misplay on my part, because I had some bounce spells in my hand that could have gotten my stuff out of the way. That I kept that open for a turn where you then didn't do anything that warranted the bounce spells, and then I tapped out on the turn where the cleave came in. So
right, yeah.
Whatever I might have been able to do, I cut myself off from.
When you say bounce spells, which ones are we talking about?
I had a displace and a reclaim.
Gotcha. Yep.
And the reclaim would have been good too at that stage in the game, just since it's floating memory also. It's tricky though, because yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm struggling to find the influence to both be playing guys at an aggressive pace while keeping spells open for reactions.
Yeah, I hear. Like, I don't know. I feel it feels a little bit like there's some synergy struggle here, where because Vanitas doesn't, to me, say, like, I do anything for my allies. Now, that isn't to say that you can't run allies in his deck, right? But he does care a heck of a lot about spells. But, like, does that mean if 7 more damage was dealt on champion? Yeah, if 7 or more damage was dealt, cards target that opponent materialist costs 1 more. Okay.
So maybe I need to peel back on some of the allies and run a few more spells. And just be like, get to Vanitas, just have huge turns where I'm just casting 2-3 spells that can replace themselves, and then be making big hits.
Yeah, that could be the way forward for sure. Maybe something to try out in the next playtest, I reckon.
Yeah.
Though, like, definitely want to do some soul searching as to, like, which direction you want to go within it. I'd be curious to know the challenges people are having in the deck building, like in the deck building of Vanitas, right? what they're trying out, what directions they see him being good in. Yeah, it's hard. He's definitely a compelling archetype. Like I read his cards and I'm like, oh yeah, cool. This feels like a cool and different thing to try and build around. But
and the dominating strike is massive. Like that's getting that basically for free.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can do a lot of damage over a couple of turns if you find one or two of these.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
but it's just getting to that point.
Like 0 for 4. Yeah, it feels like you want your opponent. Like it doesn't. Just because his synergies are based around, based around spells. But each spell is only dealing 1 damage, right? If we assume that Vanitas is like the conduit for that. So it doesn't read 1 turn kill to me. It'd be a struggle to get it that, to that point. So fine. But it does read like you want to be doing something with spells that probably leans more towards building your board position or protecting yourself or developing your resources, to use like really broad terms. What I mean by developing resources could be plays that increase your influence, right? So Cremation Ritual plus Flame Rune Swordsman or any other floating memory, that is essentially increasing your influence or your resources. Awesome. Playing, what's that? I forget the name of it, but Favorable Winds, the harmony that puts a buff counter on all your creatures. That's stuff where you're buffing your board position.
Sure.
So fine. I don't know if it's a spell, but I'm just saying like those things that do something like that means you're buffing your going back to something we've spoken about in the past, right? You're working towards your victory condition and with those spells, and those spells are dealing damage through him.
Yeah.
Or just allowing you to trade. Maybe that's the angle, actually. Your spells through Vanitas mean you can keep the board clearer, be like board dominant in terms of allies, and also deal damage to your opponent.
I think that's probably it.
I'm not and at this point I'm just spitballing, right? I'm not. This is in no way like I know how to break Vanitas. It's just what my brain is responding to here. The on-champion hit effect, I think, is maybe a bit of a trap. In that, is it possible for Vanitas to hit 7 damage on hit? Absolutely. Absolutely it is. How dependably can he do it? And how impactful is that going to be? I think sometimes very impactful. Right? Like having to materialize 1 extra card. Use 1 extra card to materialize.
It turns off Grand Crusader's Ring. Like, unless, like, I guess if you've got floating memory,
absolute psychos. I mean, yeah. They're like, I'll lose 3 cards for the ring. Everything for the ring. Let's go.
The precious.
Yeah, I was the champion given this ring. It is mine. Yeah. I think that's a good example, though, right? In that it kind of maybe supports that idea that it's fuzzy. The advantage gained, right? Like,
yeah,
it affects Grand Crusader's ring, but it isn't a downright you can't put on the ring, get done ring. It's like you just said it. Like maybe if they've got some excess floating memory, they'll spend it. It's all good. Maybe it's worth turning the ring into a draw discard instead of just a pure draw. Like these are relevant things, and kind of just to sing the praises of Grand Archive design currently, I keep running into this thing where things are a bit fuzzier in terms of their value. Is it really, there's obviously good things, and some things are much better, gooder than others, but by and large, discussing it lead you into these avenues of, well, it does affect it, but it's not a total, like, you can't know. There. Wow, my brain broke. It isn't that you can't play cards. It's that you're quite heavily disincentivized or slightly disincentivized, but just, you still have a choice. Choice is still being live. That's really fun for me. I really like that.
Yes. Yes.
Was the point I was trying to, like, meander towards. But yeah. So, in summary, sounds like good to taste the poison, but going to be doing some deck building and searching. Any final thoughts on it?
This guy's coming straight back out.
Which guy?
The Windrider.
Yeah, these titchy little things. That's right. Get out of here, you. Ugh. I throw it.
Get out of here.
Go on, get.
Yep. It was good.
GG's. Right. On to the next.
On to the next.